Hiring a Denver car accident attorney is a smart choice for so many reasons. They know exactly how much you should be compensated and can help ensure that nothing falls through the crack when it comes time to settle the case. If you have been in an accident, contact a Denver personal injury attorney today for help. There are many reasons why you should hire a Denver car accident lawyer. They know how much you should get paid and will make sure that everything goes smoothly when it comes to settling the case. The lawyer can help you understand all of your options for settlement and knows what the law in Colorado. No one wants to think about car accidents, but it happens to anyone. That's why so many people need a Denver car accident lawyer. Here are the top 10 reasons why you should contact one if you have been in an accident. Number 1. If the other driver is found to be at fault for causing the accident, you can get compensation for medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Number 2. The insurance company for the other driver will want to settle your claim as soon as possible. They might try to offer you less than what your injuries were both worth, but that's something that a Denver attorney would know how to negotiate on your behalf. You might not realize all of the expenses associated with getting your car fixed. If you have an attorney, they can check to see if your auto insurance policy covers those expenses and assist with getting the money you are entitled to get. The insurance company for the other driver might try to say that they have received a notice of your claim or that you are responsible because of one of the following reasons. You didn't stop the scenes or report to law enforcement, you were under the influence of drug, alcohol, etc. Number 5. Not all injuries are immediately known. After the accident, an attorney can help you seek compensation for your pain and suffering as well as mental anguishing if the accident has left you with trauma issue. Number 6. It's a good idea to have an experienced attorney on your side when you go in front of a judge. An attorney can help explain the effects of the accident and how it has changed your life, which is why so many people hire Denver car accident lawyer for their case. Number 7. The insurance adjuster for the other driver company might try to settle with you for less than what your car is worth. It is their best interest to pay you as little as they can, and no one knows how much your vehicle worth better than an experienced attorney. Number 8. The insurance company might offer you settlement that is contingent upon your waiving or modifying your right in order to reduce their financial responsibility. If you accept their offer, it could affect your future liability. So talk to your car accident lawyer first. Number 9. The personal injury lawyer are the best people to deal with insurance companies. An experienced attorney know about how to get you what you deserve without taking advantage of your financial situation for their benefit. Number 10. A car accident lawyer can get your compensation for future losses, which means that if your injuries prevent from continuing in your current position, you can get the money to cover your loss of future earning potential. There might be a question popping up to your head right now that when to call a lawyer after a car accident. In general, it's a good idea to call an attorney as soon as possible after a car accident. If you have suffered injuries, it's necessary for your lawyer to get all the details from you while the events are still fresh in your mind. It can be hard to recall information if you wait too long because of shock or other reaction. Additionally, evidence might be lost if investigators don't purposely document the scene shortly after the crash. In order to secure compensation for damages at the later time, you might need to prove that the accident occurred and that it was potentially or earthly caused by someone else. The sooner you're contacting an attorney, the better chance that you will get building a case against the negligent driver to harm your family. Reason is finding a good attorney for your car accident is not fair enough. How to find a good car accident lawyer? There are many good personal injuries lawyers out there, so how do you know who is to hire? Always ask around for referrals. Talk to your family members and friends for information on the lawyer they know has worked hard on similar claims. So it is better to ask your family or friends that whose lawyer is best for you. They maybe give you some advice, They maybe come up with some ideas. They maybe know some person who is actually very good at your area, because you are living in that area, which area you are currently living. There might be tons of lawyer, but finding a good one is very hard and difficult. So you can also check online reviews of the attorney, but be sure that they are recent. An attorney could have gotten great reviews 5 years ago, but things may be changed since then. Some of the Denver car accident attorney law firm handles only auto crash lawsuit. They are familiar with the insurance company's tactics, and they will fight to ensure that you receive the compensation that is allowed to you. They also offer no fee guarantee, which means that if they don't get you any money in your settlement, then you never have to pay them a fee. How much does it cost to hire a car accident lawyer in Denver? When hiring this professional, you have to consider the cost that will come up when settling a lawsuit. These expenses can include compensation of your lost wages, vehicle repair fees, and medical bills resulting from the accident. If the other party is found at fault for the accident, then you can file a lawsuit against them for reimbursement. In Denver, most personal injury lawyers charge a percentage of the total amount that they win from your case. This fee increases if it takes longer to settle your claim. In addition, many attorneys will only take cases on contingency basis, which means that they do not require upfront payment. So, is it too late to get a lawyer for a car accident? There is no hard and fast rule when it comes to timing, but you generally want to contact an attorney as soon as possible. The number of factors getting a lawsuit started quickly is the evidence. If the other driver was speeding, if they were talking on their cell phone at the time of the accident, then you need to gather the information and testimony for witnesses immediately before it gets lost or forgotten. The sooner you get your claim started, the better chance that The sooner you get your claim started, the better chance there will be for a settlement that includes compensation for future losses such as medical bills and vehicle repair fees. So how much should I expect? So how much should you expect from your car accident lawyers in Denver to get you? Every case is different, so there is no set dollar amount for any settlement. The best way to determine how much you are likely to receive is by researching the laws in your state and comparing previous cases that were similar to yours. You can do this by searching online or asking friends or family members if they have had a similar experience. If you want to get an idea of what amount the driver received after their accident, then it's time to talk to your attorney about starting a case against another driver who was negligent. Then can assist you with figuring out how much compensation is fair so that you know what you should settle for. You look forward to get if the case goes before a judge or jury. It may be hard to come up with enough money, but calling an attorney early will help you to get the most for your money when settling with the negligent driver. Car accidents happen every day in Denver, and many drivers don't think that it could happen to them. But what would you do if somebody hit you or someone in your family? While some people think about this for years, it is best to act quickly so that you can begin getting fair compensation for any losses. If someone else was at fault and caused an accident with your vehicle, then it's time to call a car accident lawyer in Denver. Before book a lawyer, you should ask some question to verify that this person is, or that lawyer or that attorney is right for you. You should ask your attorney how much they think that the case is worth and the familiar with the past cases in your state, so they have an idea of what judges and juries other typically give out. And you should also ask them about the fee structure, and they will use to represent you. Before hiring an attorney, you should check their qualification for personal injury lawyers. A qualified personal injury lawyer knows how to deal with insurance companies, right? In order to get you what you deserve without taking advantage of your financial situation. So they also understand Colorado laws, and they know how much you should receive for the injuries, pain and suffering. It's important to hire an experienced attorney when settling your claim. When dealing with an experienced attorney, it might be difficult for them to negotiate with car accident lawyers, and they might not understand all of the experience that need to be covered for your case. Also important to hire a qualified attorney for their expertise when it comes to dealing with insurance companies, because they might not be willing to cover your medical expense without a fight.